Hey, how's it going, everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam, here to give you just a Thursday night football betting preview. So we got Thursday night football week 16 between the Jaguars and the Jets. Somehow, who would have thought this preseason? An actually pretty important game when it comes to the AFC playoff picture. The Jags, thanks to a recent hot streak and beating the Cowboys last week, also thanks to a four-game losing streak from the Titans, are alive in the AFC South. I'm not sure the wild card, while the Jets are alive in the wild card. Now the Jets have lost a couple straight, losing to the Vikings, Bills, and Lions in 3 consecutive weeks, I believe, but still have a chance to make the playoffs. So a surprisingly a good Thursday night game featuring the Jaguars, because normally the joke is Jaguars-Titans has to be on Thursday night football. Now we're getting Jaguars-Jets, which preseason everybody was like, well, this game's going to suck. Actually pretty good. Trevor Lawrence has been on fire recently. The Jaguars as a whole had a down week 2 games ago against, or maybe 3 games ago at this point, against the Lions, but have bounced back with 2 straight victories since then. Prior to that, they had an impressive comeback victory against the Ravens. So Dougie P, my former Eagles legend, getting the Jags ready to go. Whereas the Jets' defense is just electric. Now, if they could get the quarterback position figured out, I don't think Zach Wilson should ever step on a football field again. That guy stinks. Mike White, assuming he doesn't have 9 broken ribs and is able to suit up without needing to be hospitalized, infinitely better for the Jets' offense. But regardless, important game on Thursday night, which is all that we can care about. So what we're looking at here are the odds for this game. So I pulled this up on OddsJam, free line shopping. Just go to sports, NFL, click into the game, or if I move my camera here, you can click this little search button here, search specifically for the game, pull it up here as well. But the goal, obviously, when you're looking at the odds, you want to take advantage of sportsbooks that have mispriced odds. So right off the bat, the screen here, the main markets. So starting with the money line, who's going to win straight up? There actually is a pretty good price on the Jets at minus 108. Every other book has it at pretty much minus 115, minus 119, minus 119, minus 112. Now, when you're looking at a main market such as this, there are 3 sports books that you want to look out for and see if you are getting an outlier to those 3 books. They are Pinnacle, Bookmaker, and BetOnline. Now, Pinnacle has the Jets as the least favorite at minus 112. But then we have Bookmaker and BetOnline have the Jets at minus 119. That's a pretty good price. From the Jaguars side, the best odds you're getting are at plus 100. But as you can see, the value in the gap between the points bet line and the rest of the markets isn't nearly as good. So the better value here, 100%, is on the Jets money line. And I think it makes sense. You know, you're hoping that you get Mike White back for this game. The Jaguars are one of the weirder teams to figure out, right? They looked at the beginning of the year. Let me start at the beginning. They lost to the Jaguars week 1, lost to the Commanders, week 1, probably should have won. Won 2 straight in really, really impressive fashion. Had a week 4 game against the Eagles where they went up to a 14-0 lead, blew that, and then they lost like 4 straight. So everyone was kind of like, all right, the Jaguars are dead. And then they come back, they beat the Ravens really impressively. Everyone's like, Trevor Lawrence had been playing better up until that point. After the Ravens game was probably his best game of his career. So everyone's like, oh, maybe the Jaguars are coming back. Get hogwashed by the Lions. And then following that, 2 straight impressive victories against the Titans and the Cowboys. So it's hard to know exactly what you're getting from the Jaguars, the Jets. It really just depends on the quarterback play. If Mike White plays, and assuming he has his ribs and organs intact, a remarkable advantage to having Zach Wilson. Mike White runs the offense. He can get the ball to his skill positions. He's not actively losing you games like Zach Wilson is. So I like the Jets in this one. I understand why they are the favorite here, why they are the positive EV play as well. The most important thing, of course, is making sure that you are getting value on these plays, and you absolutely are at FanDuel at minus 108. So I like this one a lot for the money line. In terms of the point spread, obviously it's going to be close to a pick'em. It's going to be a smaller spread. We have the Jets, and I can open this in the new tab to view the alternate lines as well. We see the Jets ranging pretty much exactly at -1 point favorite. The best odds are on BetMGM at minus 105. Really no value here. That's the same exact line that Pinnacle is giving you. Same thing with the best odds on the Jaguars at minus 107. Pinnacle is giving you minus 107. No play here really on the spread. And then if we want to look at the total, we see the total priced between 39, 39.5, and 40. And there actually is a decent amount of value on the under 40, and this is Bet Rivers right here, at also Barstool, Twin Spires, and Unibet. They all have the same odds. A good play on the under 40 at minus 108. Bet Online has this over-under at 39, so a full point lower. And then Bookmaker has this total at 39.5, but look at how much they favor it going under. So they have the total a half point lower than what Bet Rivers has right here. They have it the under at minus 119. They have the over at minus 102. They're heavily favoring this going under. Again, a half point lower. And then Pinnacle, which is the far right one here, has this at the under at 39.5 at minus 109 odds and the over at minus 105. So Pinnacle is also favoring it going under, a half point lower. So I really like the under in this game as well. Awesome mathematically profitable play. Bet Rivers, the under 40, just 40, at minus 108 odds. So in terms of official bets, just from line shopping, right? I didn't do a ton of analysis into the game itself. I just looked at all the markets and found two bets for this primetime game. We got Jets money line at minus 108 at FanDuel, and we got the under 40 minus 108 at Bet Rivers. Two bets for you guys to lock in for this Thursday night football game. Make sure to subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. We will get, as soon as player prop odds and everything are posted, we'll have more videos, more picks out for this Thursday night football game. So make sure to subscribe. Other than that, would appreciate it if you could hit the like button on this video as well. Helps me out a ton. And that's it. So appreciate everybody watching, and have a good one.